mortgage guy, Don? Text him at 77031. Now back to Home Loans Radio on Real Radio.
Hey. Welcome back to the Home Loans Radio Show. We are here doing what we do every single weekend right here for you, hosting the Home Loans Radio Show, where we answer your questions about anything having to do with real estate, home loans, buying a home, selling a home, all that jazz, as my grandma used to say.
All that jazz?
All that jazz, yes.
That was a movie, right?
I think it's a song. Well, I think it was a Broadway thing, right?
It's all those things.
Yeah, all those.
It's all that. It's a movie.
And a type of cigarette.
It's a song. Yeah.
A left-handed cigarette.
Left-handed jazz cigarette.
There you go. Welcome back to Home Loans Radio. We are here doing what we do. You can text into the show at 77031. Thank you for that fine interlude of music there at the top of the hour. From my creative genius on the show, Fritz, and that one was from your band Corvus Incorporated. I love that tune.
I love it so much.
Yeah, thank you.
That bass is
dirty,
amazing. And you've got a new album about to drop this coming week, right?
That is correct. Yeah, on Friday, October 22nd. The project is called Florida Slang. It's me and my buddy Darcy, and it's her first time singing and being in the world of music. She's a dancer and performer, so it's going to be fun. She's going to add another one to her resume.
It's really, really good stuff, man. That's right. I got a preview.
Oh yeah,
I got an advance. I got an advance preview. I'm special. Yeah. It's really, really good.
You got the inside track.
I'm proud of you, buddy. That's some of your best work. Really, really good.
Well, thank you. And then you're probably going to hear some of those songs as rejoins here on the show.
All right. Look forward to it.
Yeah. And so grateful for you sharing your music here on the show with all of America. That's right. All of America.
Mm-hmm. The world, baby.
Speaking of all of America, Andre from New York City says that the y'all, maybe he's been in Florida too long. LOL.
What are you doing over there, y'all?
I'm walking here, y'all.
That's from Midnight Cowboy, right?
Yes, I'm walking here as Midnight. Yes, that's Ratso.
I thought that was Taxi Driver.
Oh, Taxi Driver. Well, no, I'm walking.
You looking
here.
at me? That's Taxi Driver.
Yeah, you look at me as Taxi Driver. Okay. Yes.
You looking at me, y'all?
Yeah, I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Nice.
Good job, Fritz. I'm always impressed with your knowledge.
Hey, thanks.
Welcome back to Home Loans Radio.
Thanks for having
Fritz
me.
knows.
Oh, Fritz knows a lot of things.
Fritz knows.
You can text in your questions about anything having to do with the world of Home Loans Radio. A lot of people home loans, and we'll talk about it on the radio. A lot of people have been. I wanted to talk real quick about this. A couple things. So we talked about interest rates earlier. The news is they're staying pretty stable. If you're well qualified, you can still be in the low 3%, 3.125 range on a 30-year. 15-year loans are still down in the 2s. I locked one this past week for a client at 2.25. So you can still get a really good deal on those. The FHA and the VA loans are also, if you're well qualified, you can still get those down into the 2-point range. But it's looking like, based on Fannie Mae's forecast and all the things we're seeing, it looks like the average rates are going to be about 3.3 over the next year, 2022. So if you're thinking about doing something, do it. Don't waste any time. You can go to homeloansradio.com if you want to get pre-approved. You want to apply to get a quote in your email for a refinance. You can do it right there from the comfort of your home. Fritz, you doing anything with the there's a big I call it a festival or an installation in Orlando this week. Immerse Orlando. Have you ever been there?
No, this is going to be my first time going tonight. I'm checking out DJ Bubs and the Cat Tracks. My buddy Darcy is also in that one, so I'm going to watch her dance on that one. Supposedly really funny, really cute. And
we'll plug that. When and where is that?
That's going to be on Church Street. DJ Bubs and the Cat Tracks. And it's at like 8 and 10 tonight.
Yeah,
awesome.
You could look up online and get the full schedule. I went the last time they had it, which I think was in 2018. I have to say 2019. Yeah, 2019.
Yep.
Because it's usually this time of year, late October. It was really amazing. It's like it's all kinds of art. There's How would you describe it, MJ?
An interactive art and experience.
Extravaganza.
Yes.
Yeah. There are people that sing. There are people that dance. There are art installations of painted art, drawn art.
Yeah, pretty much surrounding you.
Yeah, people
all over.
in some places
You are immersed
Yeah.
in the experience.
Yeah, and in some places the artists are the art, and other places you are in the middle of the art. It's a really cool thing. It's a good experience. It's all outdoors, and that's going on in Orlando for the rest of the weekend. Actually, you can look that up online. You thinking about going, MJ?
Yeah, I love going.
Yeah, we have some good friends there. Nicole Dupre, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Opera del Sol, they're doing some stuff there. That's always amazing.
Oh, my friends Blue Star and her team are all doing stuff down there too today.
Yeah, down at House on Church Street.
No, they're doing stuff in Immerse also.
Oh, in Immerse.
Yeah, mhm.
Cool.
They have something there. Mhm.
Very, very cool homegrown thing there for Orlando.
Stilt walkers,
Mm-hmm.
cool other stuff.
Fire
got some-
breathers.
Are there indeed fire breathers?
I don't know.
There could be.
Could be.
Just saying, you got to get ready for it. You know.
Yeah.
Also,
fair enough.
traffic's going to be very, very finicky to
It will
try to
be
drive down
weird.
there. So yeah, just maybe
Will be
Uber
weird.
or park way far away.
Uber is cool to get there, but it's always a pain to get home
Mhm.
because they have that Uber line, and it's just like that's a pain.
Yeah, but it keeps it organized.
If you get down there and find a way to park, I mean, I feel like that's easier.
They're always working to improve it. I mean,
That's true.
You-
That's true. It's been a while. Maybe it's better now. Yeah.
I was listening to a show recently where they were the person who's in charge of improving that downtown area and how all that pickup is done. They're talking about improving those waiting lines,
Oh, good.
putting bathrooms there. They're on it. They're
All right.
actively trying to improve a lot of that.
Well, never
downtown.
mind. Yes, take an Uber for yes, that's
or a
good.
Lyft. Yeah, or whoever, or a taxi, or your buddy Bob.
We got some questions.
Go ahead, MJ. Let's
All
do
right.
that.
I have the opportunity to purchase a house for about $100,000. Zillow has it worth $265. It needs a roof and basically a total remodel. I'm trying to decide if it'd be worth it. The
Well,
roof might be a problem.
It sounds like it could be worth it. I mean, you're talking about buying a house for 100. That's like if you could buy something for a third of its value. That's usually good. You would probably need some deeper pockets though to be able to replace a roof. A roof can cost 10, 20 grand. And if you're going to do a full remodel, so I guess the question would be, do you have the money to put into it? Because when you buy a house, you can't, like, if the price is 100, you can't buy it for 150 and get cash at that time to remodel it. There are some rehab loans, but they're kind of sparse and few and far between right now. There's one with FHA called a 203K loan. We haven't gone back to doing those since COVID started. There may be somebody that's doing them, but we haven't gone back to doing them. And so if you've got the money set aside where you could do that, then I would definitely do it. If you're thinking about just fixing it and flipping it, then there are loans for that too. We have investors that will do fix and flips with the people that are builders, contractors, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would do it. If you don't want it, text me the address and I'll look into it, see if it's something that a project that we might want to take on. Thanks for that question. You can text us at 77031. You can also go to homeloansradio.com for all of your mortgage needs.
Good morning, Home Loans crew. My name is Vernon, and I work.
Good morning, Vernon.
Good morning, Vernon. I work as a motivational speaker. I make about $18,000 per year, and I live in a van by the river. I don't know if Vernon is real, but Vernon says, "What kind of a loan can I get approved for?" I have suspicions that Vernon might not be real.
Huh?
Because motivational speaker.
You must be really good at what you do.
$18,000 a year.
Yeah, definitely killing it.
Is this you, Fritz, trying on something?
No, that's not me. I'm not trying to put anything over Don.
I don't know if Vernon is gonna. He makes $18,000 a year. So, Don, what kind of loan would Vernon be approved for? Maybe a bigger van.
Yeah, potentially a newer van or an older van with more stuff in it. Like one of those old Bob Dance caravans.
Maybe a better spot. Instead of just being by the river. Maybe he could get like a spot at a KOA or something.
Which river? Yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah,
Cuyahoga River. Is that the one that set on fire back in the 70s?
This is not
River?
Something MJ knows. These are things.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the droids I'm looking for.
Sure, Fritz, if you say so.
No, I got to look it up.
Well, Vernon, that's a complicated question. You're going to have to hit me up offline on that one, and we'll walk you through it. But
maybe you can trade some motivational speaking from Vernon for your services.
Right? Maybe I can motivate Vernon.
Right?
I don't know. I'm willing to try.
All right, Vernon. If you're real, then I'm sorry we mocked you. If you're not real, then you had it coming.
That's MJ at homeloansradio.com. Do you have any hate mail out there for it?
Ah, yes, that's always fun. Here's someone who says, my best friend is getting married today. I'm out running errands for her in Lake Mary.
Wow.
It's
Congratulations.
a
Somebody's
beautiful day to
wedding
get
day.
married.
I know.
Yeah.
Wedding weather.
Best friend errand runner on wedding day. That's always a hectic
Oh,
job.
that's a fun one.
Yeah, I've been
Get
there.
those phone calls. Also,
Yeah.
buddy.
And everybody's so relaxed and calm.
It's always such a zen day.
Yes, absolutely. Well, good for you. Thanks for texting in to 77031. You can text in your mortgage questions, or as these fine folks are doing, just tell us what you're doing. And let's we got time for one more, MJ, before the break.
Sure. Please tell me more about mortgage insurance. I purchased my home 2 years ago and been trying to find info on mortgage insurance in case something happens to my husband or I, and the mortgage would be paid off. We have life insurance, but it's not enough to pay off the mortgage in case of death. So this person wants to know about mortgage insurance that benefits them.
Yeah.
Not what we always talk about.
There's two kinds of mortgage insurance, and they are often called the same thing, but they do different things. You got to make sure of what you're looking at. But so PMI, that's the private mortgage insurance. That's if you buy a house and you put down less than 20%, then you have to pay an extra payment for a policy, and you pay that every month. For some loans, it never goes away. Like an FHA loan, you're going to have PMI on there for the life of the loan if it's a FHA that you've got since 2009. Before that, it used to drop off at a certain point. Then, and also on conventional loans, there's private mortgage insurance if you're putting down less than 20%. What they're talking about, there are insurance policies out there where it's basically a form of life insurance. And if you pass or your spouse passes, then it pays off the mortgage so that the remaining spouse has a free and clear house. I don't have any specific company that I can say I recommend or I endorse or sponsors the show or anything like that. If you're out there, give me a call. We can talk about the sponsorship. But you can find them online. You just need to find.
They're having trouble finding it. So that's the question. Maybe
I would talk to your servicing lender, the people that you make your payments to. A lot of times when you get a new mortgage, they're going to call and offer you that kind of insurance. So I think that they kind of have a line on it. And some of the bigger companies actually offer it, bigger servicers. I mean, I don't want to name any specific names. There's big ones out there so call your servicer that does your loan and see if they offer anything like that, or if they have a company that they're affiliated that offers that. If it's not cost prohibitive, then it can be a good thing. But the older you are, they're also going to look at your health, just like any life insurance. So it could become where it's very expensive, and it might be better just get a supplementary life insurance policy instead of that one that specifically pays off the mortgage.
Here's a question. My son is 19. He's worked on his commission job for a year now. He's making a decent amount, over six figures.
Nice.
Can he? When can he qualify?
Commission is one of those things that, there's different types of income out there. There's your W-2 income, your 1099, your self-employed, there's bonus, there's commission, there's overtime. All of them have different rules. The rule with commission is if this is his first commission job doing this, let's say you're selling cars and you make a commission on every car you sell, then they want a 2-year history of those commissions in order to determine what the real amount is going to kind of average out to be.
So he's got a year.
Yeah. So you got at least a year left in some cases, but like, let's say you're selling cars, but you sold cars before that job. You just switched jobs and you're doing a new company making a commission. You might be able to get that approved between a year and 2 years. So it really depends on how long you've been doing that type of work and how long you've been there, and also how stable the commissions are, because they're going to look at that and see if it bounces all over the place, then they're going to want to see the 2 full years. Great question. Thanks for texting that in. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back for the final segment and the speed round.
Meow.
Do you have a question for that mortgage guy, Don? Text us at 77031. Now back to Home Loans Radio on Real Radio.
That's right. Home Loans Radio on Real Radio. Fritz here. We got MJ and that mortgage guy, Don. If you have a question, text it in 77031 or visit homeloansradio.com.
Ooh, that's a good board effect. I didn't know we had that one.
That one's nice.
Yeah, hit the right button this time.
Oh,
That's good.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Home Loans Radio. We've got one segment left here, and I think we might have too many questions. If we don't get to your question, it's not because we didn't want to answer you. It's because we ran out of time, but I will answer you. Go to homeloansradio.com. Just copy paste that question into the box there that says Ask Don, and I promise I will get you an answer here offline. I do want to answer them all, and I appreciate you texting them in. Let's get to one here, MJ.
All right, two things. Number one, Vernon is a Saturday Night Live sketch that Chris Farley did. So Vernon